Hey guys, Chandler here, and we have a very exciting morning here at Australia Zoo. We have the big job of catching 4 of our giant American alligators that are due to be transferred to another wildlife facility. Now, this wildlife facility has built a state-of-the-art alligator habitat, and it's a privilege to work with other zoos to be able to showcase these modern-day dinosaurs, and that's what we're doing. And alligators are my absolute favorite animals as well. I grew up in Florida before moving here to Australia. I love them. They're absolute machines, and they're so different to the crocodiles we have here in Australia. You'll see crocodiles, they're explosive, they get bigger, and they're a lot more angry. Alligators kind of resemble heavy machinery to me. They never stop. And you see us trying our absolute hardest to pull them out because they're so strong once they dig their feet in. So we have to move these 4 alligators from their beautiful lagoon out here. They'll be transported in some nice, cool air conditioning all the way to the next facility where they have a beautiful new home. Check it out, it's gonna be awesome. Before any crocodilian move, step number 1 is our safety briefing. We are super proud here at Australia Zoo to have an amazing track record with safety, and it's all thanks to our incredible team and the precautions we take in every single thing we do. Toby is our team leader when it comes to crocodilians, and he was trained by Steve himself. So you can see all of us circled around like we do with any croc capture. Even any croc feeding, we'll do a safety briefing to start out, make sure we're all on the same page and good to go.
Okay, so what I was thinking for today is we might do myself, Chandler, Nick and Jimbo go in with the rope each, and then brief you to do the ID process and then help with everything else. So other than us 4, I reckon if we have everyone else, you guys included as well, just on the boxes ready to go. Watching the things we've had happen in the past as crocs go into the box and get their bottom jaw under or go to the side. So between the 4 of us, we'll either shuffle boxes or lift bottom jaws up. Bearing in mind we are going into an animal habitat here, just let's not take it for granted. Not that we ever do, but let's keep our wits about us, any of us who are actually going in there.
After our safety briefing, it's time to get everything ready. Steve developed this exact technique. It's the top jaw pull through technique, and it is by far the most calm and relaxed way to move a crocodilian. The top jaw rope is designed to be nice and soft and doesn't hurt them at all. And even worst case scenario, if they get away with the rope just comes off, no worries at all, there's no knots. A select few of us will go in with our top jaw ropes on our bamboo poles. So you can see to start out, our team is crawling up into our alligator transport crates, and they're pulling a rope through. We'll go in with a shorter rope to top jaw rope them. It basically acts like a lasso. It goes right around their top jaws and through a splice. We'll tie it onto that long rope, pull the rope through the box, and all going well, the alligator will go with it. Once we pull that alligator through, up at the front, we're getting that door shut so the alligator's nice and contained and comfortable. And then we're gonna sing out to the team to cut the rope. So he's no longer attached to this massively long rope. He only has a short bit around his jaws, which will actually fall off just naturally as he moves around while he's in that transport box. We wanna make sure that his jaw's sitting perfectly on that lip of the box. We don't even wanna hurt his bottom jaw. So as we drag him into this wooden box, which is nice and soft for him as well, everything goes smoothly, alligator's nice and comfy, and it's successful and safe for us. Now this is absolutely the best thing for our alligators because they do the best in a calm, dark environment when they're going to a new place. All reptiles in particular don't really do well with a lot of stimulation. You know, it's a lot going in a car, lots of things to look at, lots of things to see. They do best when it's nice, calm, dark, and quiet. So that's why we're utilizing these transport crates today. So all of us that aren't on a rope are trying to distract our alligators, getting them away from our guys on the rope. Even if it doesn't look calm and relaxed, we definitely are not calm and relaxed in that scenario. However, this is best for the alligator. The alligator's calm and relaxed. Best way to move an alligator, a crocodile, all thanks to Steve. Let's do it. On you.
Assessing each one individually and see what they look like. Okay, we've got another one coming up here on the right. Just get out if you have to. Beautiful, Jimbo.
Nice.
So we got one.
Yep. Yep.
Come on, Gator.
Gators. Come on. Gators.
You got incoming, mate.
Come on, Gator. On you. Gators.
This is legit the first time we've had this problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you serious?
Far out. Another gator coming up from Jimbo.
Yep. We're losing steam.
Yep. Far out. This is zombies.
Got it? Yep.
Yeah, we got him.
We got them. They've never had that happen before. As soon as you rope one, they all go away.
It's insane. Oh, one down.
Yeah, there we go.
Once we're in with those top jaw ropes, we experience something that we have never experienced in our entire history here at Australia Zoo. It's as if the alligators are trying to be caught. They're running at us from every direction. We're running away with our bamboo poles and our ropes because there's just so many alligators here. Usually it's the opposite problem. As soon as they see a rope, they're like, nope, you're not gonna get me today, I'm gonna go hide. Today, our alligators decided to all be extroverts and are all trying to be captured. So we have one alligator down, 3 more to go. Let's go.
Since when have you got to hide top jaw ropes? Because they're biting them.
He's claimed it.
Bit of pressure on the ropes.
You can do a cross this length with one person.
Let's just keep going. Just go, go, go.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, heaps better. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Never seen that. That's nuts.
Sometimes, mate, you got to take what you can get. Especially when you've got another animal next to it that you're worried about. You just got to take what you can get.
Yep, up, forward, his jaw's clear.
You're all good.
Roll.
Beautiful, Jimbo.
Nice work.
Yep, now pull guys. Classic Nick.
Good hookups. Crushed it.
You're a win. Thank you.
No,
Good job, Jimbo.
You did it all.
No worries, mate.
Similar to in the beginning of our capture, at the end, we have a debrief. So in this, we always have new crew we're hoping to train up in our big reptile team. During busy periods, we have up to 500 staff here at Australia Zoo, and our reptile department is taking care of literally hundreds of animals, so there's a lot of people. So anytime we're doing this is always an opportunity to train new people. Just like Jimbo, that was his first time roping up alligators, the one who was getting the top jaw ropes on. Did you hook him up?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, mate. That was good.
Good job, Jimbo.
It gets us so excited to see some of the new crew working up the ranks, getting experience and teaching them all of the ways we've learned originally from Steve that are the best practices in the world. So we have our safety debriefing, and the beautiful thing about our team is no one has an ego. So it's an open discussion. Anyone who has input can give it, any advice for the new crew. And even if someone picks up on anything we're doing that we could be doing better, it's always an open discussion at the end to make sure we're doing it the best we possibly can.
I think it's important to remember, like we did at the start with having a plan around what we do, like we all saw we had to today, making sure that we're flexible at all times and making sure, you can see by what we did today, communication is the biggest thing, is our biggest friend when it comes to moving gators or Komodos or whatever it is, and making sure that we're talking with each other. Because it looked a bit chaotic from the outside, but the whole time through we were talking to each other, keeping each other aware of where alligators were positioned for each other, and just making sure we're listening to each other, which we did. Changing plans, like Jimbo and I were talking about it. You can have plan A, sometimes you got to do plan F. And just making sure that you're not going, okay, well, I'll forget about that plan, I'll come up with this one. I'll forget about that one, I'll do the next one, and just kind of rolling with the punches as we go. Because we were gonna do 2 at a time, but we didn't have to. Like, so many things happened today that have never happened before. I had alligators grabbing top jaw ropes on the ground when they wanted to. It was ridiculous. Normally when we rope them, they all take off into the water. They all came over. Like, take me, take me.
Yeah.
Being safe is something that we are incredibly proud of, and it's something that we take seriously, and making sure we have the maturity to go, okay, we could have done this better, or we could have done this better, and it's not a bad thing. It's about making sure our safety levels are always up here.
I think that's why we're so stringent about backups and who's on a croc and always having your way out. And I think it's really easy too when you're holding onto a rope with a gator on the end, just to get tunnel vision as well. But that's why we are so good at communicating and having a backup there. And at the end of the day, if you're there on a rope and there's gators coming over like we had just there, it's not the end of the world to let go and get out if you ever feel unsafe. Like, that's why we use top jaw ropes, because they just come off if you ever let go. So it all went great today. I'm totally happy with how it went too. But yeah, I think it's really good just to not have tunnel vision when you're sitting there holding onto a gator.
I also think it's important to remember that it doesn't matter how many times we do this, it's important to never walk away going, that was perfect and that was the best it could be. There's always something for us to learn. It doesn't matter if you've done it 1 billion times, it's never going to be the same, and it's never going to be perfect, and it probably shouldn't be either. Making sure, as long as we're safe, the animals are safe, but just making sure that we're always learning something from it.
Our operation was an absolute success. All the people are safe, all the alligators are safe, and we have our 4 very lucky alligators. Now, those 4 we caught are Ace, Cal, Big John, and the Rock. Ironically, the Rock was the smallest, which I don't know if that really fits the name, the Rock, but our team have a lot of fun naming our animals here. We've had wrestling themed alligators, we've had Game of Thrones themed alligators. They're all microchipped, so you'll see us scanning their tail and get a microchip identification number, and that way we can find their name and figure out who they are, because they are a part of our family. We absolutely love our alligators, and we name every single one. So now we have our 4 alligators loaded up. Beautiful air-conditioned vans. It's a hot, humid day. It actually feels like Florida, where these guys are from and where this guy is from. So they have some nice, beautiful air-conditioned vans. It's only a couple-hour drive to their new wildlife facility. And we're so excited that alligators get to be represented at another Queensland wildlife facility. It is so exciting for us because koalas, kangaroos, they're a little bit of an easier sell than crocodilians. Crocodilians get a bad rep. They're scaly, they have big teeth, they're eating big food items. They can be a little bit fearful to people because people just don't understand them. So being able to showcase these amazing modern day dinosaurs is an awesome opportunity for us and this species to get people to understand the importance of apex predators and why we need them on the planet. Because the more apex predators we have, the healthier the ecosystems are, and I absolutely admire that about them. They're absolutely indestructible, and I love them. They're my favorite animal, and I'm so excited that even more people get to experience them in Queensland, and that you guys get to experience them through your screens. So thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow Australia Zoo on social media, and stay on the lookout for more YouTube videos coming your way. Thanks, everyone. That's so good.
Watch out! Whoa, 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 whoa. Danger, danger, danger. I thought you clicked on that. Now, whatever you do, don't click on it. That's danger, remember? No clicking. No clicking.